Hello, everyone. Welcome to this latest PowerUp series from TopStep. I'm Ron Bro, CEO of TopStep. Thank you for joining today. Our topic today is we're going to take a look at the differences, pros and cons of the classic reporting interface versus the newer report management interface in SuiteProjects Pro. SuiteProjects Pro, formerly OpenAir, allows users to choose from two different reporting interfaces. There are pros and cons of each report interface, and in this power-up, we'll highlight some of the pros and cons of each. Before we jump into taking a look at the two interfaces, it's important to know how you control which interface appears for each user. On a user-by-user basis, you can select or deselect this Enable the Report Management Editor interface. This is defaulted to select for all newer deployments of SuiteProjects Pro. By deselecting this value, you're exposing the older classic report interface in the UI. For folks like myself who've been around the product for 20 or more, many years and are used to the old classic interface, I find it preferable to work in. Let's take a look at the older interface. This is a starting of a report, but if we come in here and we want to start from a template, when we click on summary, we get a nice, in my opinion, nice clean view of all of the summary, and when you click on detail, all of the detail templates. So from here, I can easily come in and select the starting point for my summary report or my detail report, and now I can get going. When we select our starting point, a form is opened where all of our work is done. Now, the con here is it's a very long form. All of your filters, all of your date filters, all of your records, it's all in a single form. So scrolling around in this form is not ideal. Also, your options here are not searchable. So if you're looking for a specific option and you're not sure what you're looking for, this list of data sets that are optionally available in reports can be a bit of a search. You can see here there's lots of options. So if I wanted to hurry up and find timesheet, if I click on T, I can get to timesheet, but now I've still got to scroll to get to the value that I'm looking for. And a minor pro of this form is if I wanted to create a report for a specific user or edit an existing report for a specific user, you can change the user owner right on the form. Here. So again, this is a pro because this is not available on the new user interface in the reporting editor. If we take a look at the new interface, there's a few things that are pros about this view. One is you've got a built-in save search. Edit. You've got a built-in search for reports built right into the form. So here you can come in and search for reports just by clicking in a name. In the old editor, if you wanted to search for reports, you actually have to create an advanced filter. Does not come native to the report. You can also search reports with certain measures and attributes. So if I want to search a report with all of that has approved time as one of the measures or attributes, you can do that. You cannot do that in the old interface, although I don't find this particular very handy, but it could be handy if you're looking for all reports that use a certain attribute. Your organization of the reports is a little different from the classic. Your cross-tabbed is the equivalent of your summary reports. So by clicking on cross-tab, you can see here, and they are rating the popularity of this types of reports. So the order in which they give you the data is not ideal, although you could always come up here and do a search to get to the template that you're looking. And the same for the tabular. They basically will rate the popularity, and now you've got to come in here and either search here or search here to find the template that you want. Once you do come in to create a new report, if you're creating a net new report, that's great. You can just hit here and click new, and it's going to open up the new report form. Now, they've reorganized this form all together, and some of it is very good. Some of it I find a little bit confusing. The filters are all in one place. So whereas in the old form, you've got filters across each object, here you have all the filters in one place. That includes date filters at the bottom of the forms. So you have the date filters in addition to the other filter options in a single place. And these are searchable. So if you know you're looking for a particular filter to apply, you can search. This actually is a big pro for this new report form. Also, if you are looking to organize by different, if you're looking here, these search options are also very powerful. So if I wanted to come in here and say I'm looking to search, organize first by client, I can come in here, and then you've got drag and drop capabilities. So let's say project here. And then if I wanted to switch things around, you can move things. This company is a tick box on the old form, but in the new form, you actually have to, it's not obvious, but to hide the company row, you basically click the little I next to the company. And again, here on the measures, you do have the ability to search. So it does make the searching for measures a little more efficient to be able to find quickly. All these sections can be hidden or exposed by clicking these side options. And then there's additional settings here where you can find additional options to be able to control dates, to be able to control how much data is shown, color coding, and some of the other typical features you find in the old report interface are hidden under settings. So again, there's some pros and cons to this. Your naming convention is different here. Here you just double click, enter the name, and click save. The other thing I'm not a fan of with the new interface is if I wanted to continue a report that I had already started building but had navigated away from and wanted to go back, in the old UI, I would just click the template and it would automatically get me restarted. In this new UI, you have to do it a slightly different way. You've got to come here into new report. And then again, not as obvious, but now you have to come here and now you're kind of exposing the old UI within. And now if you click on company, it will open up it'll start with the report you were last working on with that has the same settings that you stopped working with it on. But again, this is not very intuitive. So easy, a lot of clicks to get to this point, and it's not very intuitive in my opinion. However, there's a lot of really good things, searchability, drag and drop in the new UI that a lot of customers are benefiting from. Thank you for attending this PowerUp series. We appreciate you following TopStep. If you want to know more, please join us on LinkedIn, as well as our website, topstepllc.com. Thank you very much.